it's Mia and Audrey from RawMaMia. Today we are making Audrey's favorite. What is it, Audrey?
It's a raw chocolate bar, and our ingredients are coconut butter, cacao butter, which we shake with our cheese grater, and we got it from Love Straight Living Foods. And this is coconut oil. 1 cup of coconut oil, and almonds that we're going to use for the top, and goji berries that we're going to put on the top, and cacao powder with 4 tablespoons of it, and raw agave for sweetening. And it actually doesn't really matter how much you put in, it's just till your taste buds think it's sweet enough. Raw chocolate is filled with antioxidants and magnesiums to fuel your brain. Okay, let's get started. First, I'm going to pour in my cacao butter, 1 cup of it, but remember, don't cook anything over 105 degrees because then it takes out all the antioxidants and nutrients. And we're going to stir all that. Cacao butter melts at a temperature of 82 degrees. Stir the cacao butter and watch for it to melt, and it looks like regular butter. Butter is melted. You'll pour it into your bowl. And then you'll take your coconut oil and put it in here. And we're gonna melt that. When the coconut oil is softening, we're gonna put in the 4 heapings of cacao powder. After you put the 4 tablespoons of cacao powder, you stir it up. You stir the cacao butter and the cacao powder together, which now it looks darker and more like chocolate. And soon our coconut oil should be softened, and we can pour that in here. After the coconut oil is softened, we're going to pour that into everything else. Put that in. And after that, we're going to put in a small amount of agave, but don't start out with too much because then it could get too sweet, and you don't want that. We've done that before, and all the agave just went straight to the bottom. Okay, so now we're about to add the agave, and you should put the chocolate in a squirt container so that when you put it in the molds, it doesn't get all crazy and leak onto the sides. Now we're ready to put our agave in. So when you do it, you should just pour it in very slowly so that you don't put too much in. And then you mix that in. And you should have an extra thing to taste it with. So this recipe is about 1 1/4 cups. And you could double the recipe and make it 2.5 cups. So we're gonna pour it into the squirt bottle. But pour it very slowly and concentrate so you don't spill it everywhere. Another good thing about this is you don't have to freeze it. You can also put it over fruits and stuff like that. So you're gonna, since our chocolate's in the squirt bottle, we're gonna put 2 almonds in 1 container for each bar. And we're going to pour the chocolate over it. But don't fill up the whole thing exact, because when it freezes, it's going to grow. So then you do that for everyone. And for the other one, you can put just a little bit of goji berries in there. Probably just like a little pinch of them for each one. And just scatter them around. Then you're going to do the same thing you did with the almonds. You're going to pour it over the goji berries. And you should get the molds at a local craft store. And also when you get things, you should wash them before you use them, because they might not be exactly organic. And if you have a little bit of chocolate left, you can take it and pour it over fruit, which is one of my favorites. And you can put it on bananas and keep it whole and freeze it. And then you have frozen bananas. Or you don't have to freeze it and you can just pour it over bananas and just eat it plain. And it's And another thing with chocolate, you have to put it in the freezer and let it freeze. I love chocolate bananas.
From RawMaMia. Bye. Enjoy your chocolate.